We are in the home of the Blue Jays. Tonight they are taking on the Legacy Sabres. As I mentioned in the open, strong seasons for both sides. Last year, Jamestown went 26-15, 14-4 in an incredibly tough West region. Finished third in the WDA, but came up with a 7th place finish at the state tournament. That is something they definitely want to improve upon this year. Of course, Legacy, a state title in basketball. A lot of those same athletes were on the volleyball floor as well. Last season, Legacy went 33-11, 15-3 in the WDA. That was good enough for second and finished in 4th place at the state tournament. But now let's turn our attention to the two teams that'll be taking the floor tonight. And we'll look first at a couple of individuals with our player matchup presented by Choice Financial. For the Legacy Sabres, we take a look at Morgan Paul, going to be doing a lot on the defensive side for the Sabres, one of the senior leaders on this team. There are 5 of them on the roster for the Sabres, and another senior on the Blue Jays side. That, of course, Hannah Shealy, second team All-Stater last season. This is a Jamestown team that really prides himself on the defensive side. That really creates some grudge matches. That is what I am expecting to see here tonight. And again, that look at our player matchup is presented by Choice Financial. Choice Financial is people first. And you can find out what that means at choicefinancialgroup.com. Talk about a couple other individuals quickly before we move to our keys to the game. Megan Gaffney back on the floor, a first team All-Stater last season. Courtney Peterson, another Blue Jay to keep an eye on. She led the Bismarck crossover tournament with 36 kills and 5 blocks. In that tournament, Jamestown did not lose a match. 7-0. They won 20 of the 21 sets they played in that same tournament. The Legacy Sabres under head coach Jennifer Astle went 3-4. Whitney Thomas, a senior to keep an eye on tonight. She is the only returning starter for Legacy. We are not sure how much we will see Whitney Thomas. She is recovering from an injury still, saw some playing time in the crossover. It'll be interesting to see how much we see her and when tonight in the Buffalo City. And now, as promised, onto those keys to the game presented tonight by Pinky Homes. And as we look at our keys, you can get your keys to a new custom-built home from Pinky Homes, a family business dedicated to building your next family home. For the Legacy Sabres, they know they are coming into a matchup versus the team that was picked to win this West region by the coaches before the season started. They lost a lot of seniors in Legacy's first ever senior class last year. I call it fire. Coach Astle called it grit. They have to come out with some real energy and toughness tonight versus Jamestown. And for the Blue Jays, they know their defense is going to give them a lot of chances and extended points. They need to capitalize on those extended opportunities and the bunnies that are allowed to them tonight by the Legacy Sabres. Again, those keys to the game presented by Pinky Homes. You can give them a call at 701-452-2301. We'll take a timeout. When we get back, we keep getting you ready for Legacy and Jamestown. And if we're lucky, a live look-in coming up from one of our other 2 games going on tonight on the BEK family of networks. That's next on BEK Prime.